In a small town surrounded by hills and fields, there lived a boy named Ethan. He was 17, just like most boys his age, full of dreams, full of potential, but also full of distractions. He wanted to do something great with his life. Sometimes he dreamt of becoming a successful entrepreneur. Other days, he imagined himself speaking on a stage, inspiring thousands. But more than anything, he wanted to make his parents proud. He wanted to lift them out of the struggles they had silently endured for years. Ethan would often sit alone in the evening, watching YouTube videos on how to become successful, habits of millionaires, and how to stay motivated. And every video made him feel like tomorrow would be different. "I'll wake up early tomorrow. I'll study for hours. I'll work on myself," he'd promise himself. But tomorrow never came the way he imagined. He would snooze the alarm, scroll on his phone for an hour, get up late, waste time on games, then feel guilty in the evening and watch more motivational videos. And the cycle repeated. The more he failed to stick to his plans, the more frustrated he became. One day, after another failed attempt to follow his perfect routine, he sat outside his house, head down, feeling like a failure. Just then, his father, who worked as a mechanic, returned from the garage. His shirt was soaked in sweat, hands darkened by oil, back slightly bent from years of labor. He placed his toolbox down and quietly sat beside Ethan. "Rough day?" his father asked. Ethan didn't speak at first, but then he whispered, "Dad, I keep trying to change myself, to be consistent, but I always fall back. I think I'll never be successful." His father looked at him calmly and asked, "Do you think I enjoy fixing engines every single day?" Ethan was confused. "No, but you've been doing it for 25 years. His father nodded. "Yes, I never waited for motivation. I wake up every morning, walk to the garage, and work, whether I feel like it or not, whether I'm tired or not. You know why?" Ethan shook his head. "Because your school fees won't wait. Our electricity bill won't wait. Our stomachs won't wait. Life doesn't ask if you're motivated. It asks if you're responsible." He paused, then looked at Ethan and said, "The world has made you believe that you need to feel inspired to act. But son, the truth is, you need to act even when you feel nothing." Ethan stared at him. His father continued, "Success isn't about running fast for 2 days. It's about walking steadily for 2 years. You think I became skilled at fixing cars in 1 week? No, I failed. I got shouted at. I burnt my fingers. But I kept showing up." Then he stood up, placed his rough hand on Ethan's shoulder, and smiled. "Son, don't chase motivation. Build discipline. Even if you start with just 20 minutes a day, just don't stop." That night, Ethan didn't make a 6-hour study schedule. He didn't set 10 alarms. He simply told himself one thing. "Tomorrow, I'll study for 20 minutes. That's all, but I won't miss it." And he didn't. The next day, 20 minutes again, then 25, then 30. Slowly, he built momentum, not through excitement, but through quiet effort. He still had bad days, days when he didn't feel like doing anything. But now, he had something stronger than motivation: habit. 3 years later, Ethan cleared his exams with flying colors. He got a scholarship to university. He started helping his father with money. He built a small online business. He wasn't a millionaire, not yet, but he had become the kind of person who no longer waited for the right mood to act. And that made all the difference. One day, a younger student asked him, "Ethan, what's your secret to success?" He smiled and said, "I stopped trying to be perfect. I stopped waiting for motivation. And I started showing up every single day." Discipline is silent, slow, and sometimes boring, but it builds empires. Don't wait for motivation. Start small, but stay consistent. Because success isn't an event, it's a result of who you become when no one is watching.